to get decent position for some XP. Top lane. There's a sheep onto Bone 7 along with the cast. This is going to be enough for first blood. Right clicks might suffice. And yes, down he goes to the Witch Doctor. That is a really quick kill.
They didn't waste any time.
Yeah. But that's one of the if you get forced out of lane, because you can't go into the Ancients. Alchemist going to pop his stun. He's going to use it on himself. He denies himself. Oh my god, was that even planned? I don't know.
No.
I think got impaled while it was active, right? So that was just luck of the draw.
That was... They rotate, and because they rotate all those heroes in, Misery. He's maybe dead.
Puts Chilling Touch on himself and Anti-Mage, doing a lot of damage to ROTK, but ROTK is out of mana, which means Anti-Mage doesn't really do that much now. It will take 2, maybe 3 more right clicks. I don't think he wants to go for this. 1, 2, and does he have that movement speed? He does have boots. Treads picked up at the same time. Alchemist rotation, and down he goes to the Unstable Concoction.
Oh god.
So it's a 1-for-1. Anti-Mage did not want to die there.
No.
Was that worth it?
It wasn't. And he only barely got that kill. I think it was lucky to get that kill.
Yeah.
Well, not about lucky, but it was just like a very fine thing. He only just made it.
Right, more rotations as Lan M and Xiaowei. Xiaowei does get the stun off before the glimpse, but it's going to be enough to force everybody back, and RTK is back in their business.
Disrupt one of the few heroes who can actually...
Uh-oh. See, this is what happens when the icons are so small. Jesus. Oh, top lane. Bone 7 getting a kill of his own.
It's the counter.
Against the Lion. Might be able to clean up too. Doesn't have enough mana for anything else. In fact, everything's off cooldown. Or on cooldown, I should say. Spike Carapace going to put Burning back just a tad. It's enough to get away. So it's a 1-for-1 exchange overall.
Yeah, but more space for Naga. I don't think... Nyx can't really...
500 gold compared to the Bat Rider.
It's definitely not a hero you want to pick on. The Radiant side, it's harder to get XP as well. But,
Kinetic Field, Plague, or Poison Nova, I should say. Burning, taking so much damage. Is there a Gale for a deny? He's getting healed up, in fact, by Ice Ice.
Song? He should Song.
Yeah, he has Song, but he falls in the end. And that was really smart by Fata not using his Gale. He's going to trade his life, but this is certainly worth it. So the reason you don't use Gale is because nothing can be denied other than the Gale from the Venom.
Burning thought he was dead, so he went to not put the Song on cooldown, but the Voodoo saved him. If he Songed, he could have just ran back to base, but...
What, did he take extra damage after that? I thought
I looked at that, I'm like, it was smart to hold it, but then I was like, wait a second, the Voodoo will actually... I'm 80% certain it would have saved him.
Oh my god. Okay, you're trying to D-ward? Fuck you. Eat this finger. Man.
I can DVR this, man.
That is level... He almost has a Blink Dagger. Smoked. And it's going to get dissipated once they go up this cliff. And they know Bone 7 forced to use Vendetta. And ROTK is not going to do anything about it. We have an exchange mid lane, and Pale's going to hit Xiaowei. Death Ward pops up. It's not going to bounce on anybody yet. It's not in range. Xiaowei goes down to the Mana Void and the right clicks of Eternal Envy. Meanwhile, looks like Nyx Assassin fell in this engagement as well. Radiance now picked up by the Naga Siren, who's not wanting to fight as of yet.
Is under attack.
Yeah.
And that is scary. 18-minute Radiance
has been
as a courier is taken out, but nothing was on it.
Yeah, Envy behind the tier 2. It's a fight. Yeah, probably against the Lion. BKB's nice.
Uh-oh, Bone 7 again getting caught out. They used 2 ultimates for the kill, but considering how little fights we've been seeing, it's probably worth it in the end. Cooldown's not going to make a big difference. No tail. Well, wrong place, wrong time. Down you go. Glimpse. All right, Burning's going to go back farming. Yeah, click on the showcase. Very nice.
That's pretty nice for Burning. He gets the kill XP and money, and then gets taken back to farm. Gets back to where his jungle is too. I guess maybe he was thinking he could.
Okay, I can be on board with it. Avocado's okay. Here we go. We're gonna have to talk about it in a little bit. Alchemist is gonna stun. Okay, well, EE at half HP, but here comes the static storm. BKB is gonna avoid all of this damage. Big Daddy Nota might sacrifice his life for the better good. Fata doesn't want to use poison because BKB is still up for Xiaowei. Here comes the Death Ward. He's in the wrong place at the wrong time. Again, down he goes. It's a 1-for-1 at the current moment in time. Fata doesn't have enough mana for Poison Nova. Is he going to go down before using it? Finally gets it off. Dies shortly after. No Tail somehow still alive. Has Glimpse. Uses it on ROTK, not allowed to keep him in place in that kinetic field. And it looks like he's going to tick down one way or another. And No Tail trades his life as Xiaowei right-clicks him down again. And TP's out to safety.
Yeah, these fights just not going well. I mean, BigGooooood, they trade kind of 3-for-3-ish, but it's not their important heroes dying. And Naga, the Alchemist, staying alive. Naga farming.
Fata's ult is up. Heart picked up by Naga Siren. A nice impale by Bone 7 onto Xiaowei. They don't have any vision though. And here comes the counter initiation on the Bone 7. Gets hexed. Concoction up. BKB as well. But here's the BKB from Eternal Envy. He's trying to right-click Xiaowei, who's going to end up stunning himself. Of course, BKB doesn't matter. He's going to attempt to run away along with Lan M. And so far, the Glimpse bringing ROTK back. They're not going to find anything there, though. How is there no deaths right now? Lan M taking quite a bit of damage. Concoction, look at the Mana Void! How much damage that did to Zhao Wei, but the Death Ward on top of everybody. Eternal Envy taking a lot of physical damage, but he's going to clean up the Witch Doctor and Zhao Wei before falling in the end. I think ROTK, can you get him? BKB still activated on him. Eternal Envy might go for some creep kills to get some health back. But in the meantime, Ancient Apparitions does get his ult off on Burning, who is still alive and well. Did he join this fight really late?
Yeah, I think he came in kind of late. I was looking at this fight, I was like, this looks like Cloud9 are just walking over them because Naga's not here. And then Naga just rocks up and then everything kind of changes.
Well, that is Naga for you, I suppose. She did use her ult. That's the first... Correct me if I'm wrong. That is the first usage of Song of Siren.
Yeah. Looking to catch Big God there. I'm worried about that.
Oh, Zhao 8 initiate on. Do they have vision?
Oh, no.
Aelt will connect, however. There's the Sentry. This might be enough to take out Zhao 8. Even if his BKB wasn't there. Easy kill at the end of the day. Nyx Assassin dies on the back end, Burning. This is what we're going to be focusing on. He pops his illusions, going to attempt to go for Fata. Death Ward doing a lot of damage, but only to the illusions. Taking out the Disruptor in the end. ROTK. Lasso was apparently used.
Yeah, Veno's maybe going to have some problems getting out of this.
Burning is just burning away.
Can't blink because of the Radiance damage.
Maledict misses. Yeah, Fata, he can pursue. No. If he had a 4-step, he might be able to get out of this, but the Cask and the Tower should be enough to take him out. Yep. And down he goes. So it's 3 for 1. It was a really good pick-off on the Alchemist. And the thing I wanted to say was, even if the BKB got him away from the fight, he would have died to the AAL. That's the beauty of it. It just lasts so long once that BKB popped.
Yeah. Well, for Cloud9, difference. Whoa, whoa.
Yeah, Lan and
in the wrong place.
Top tower is under attack.
The big difference this game is just the difference in impact of the Bat and the Nyx, it feels like. Because like Anti-Mage and Naga both farming really well. Naga is slightly higher impact because of the split push, but Bat's finding pickups.
BKB, unstable concoction. Can he find a target? Nope. So nothing happens there. And back they go. No Tail trying to get a glimpse into a static field and kinetic field. Alchemist, no, Song of the Siren. ROTK jumps in really early, wants to get a last. He's like, unsong, please. Zhao 8 drops to the deck. Eternal Enemy pops the BKB, and he focuses all his efforts against ROTK. Can't even get his ultimate off. That is 3 dead just in the blink of an eye. Burning forced back by a TP. This could be a free Roche for C9.
Yeah, really. No Tail's Disruptor just finding these pickoffs with the glimpse, forcing Big God to make a play. And like they could have just slept and gotten out of there probably, but it's the Batrider blinking in rather than it's just this like slight miscommunication and everyone's not on the same page with the damage from Venom ulti, and Ice Blast same thing where it lasts well longer than BKB does.
Oh, they're gonna jump in. Lan M gets the sheep, gets blown up right off the bat. ROTK is gonna try to counter initiate, pops the BKB and is thinking twice about re-entering this fight. And here he goes onto Bone 7. That's their target of choice the entire game. But oh my god, look at the damage on ROTK. Not able to take him out in one fell swoop though. Zhao gets hit by the AA ult, so not going to regen very much. Witch Doctor running away. Against Burning. Who's going to win? Mana Void used doing a decent amount of damage, but the Song of Siren will be enough to get him away. Poison Nova's about to end, and it heals just in case from Ice.
Oh, he's
they shook it out safe.
Oh god, that was...
Man, Envy goes balls deep every time.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy.
He wants to go more.
I guess he's got the Aegis here, so he's like, even if they somehow have another lasso soon or some way of killing me, there's no way they can kill him twice.
All his spells are up. Question is he going to use it? I think he probably
Radiant's
should here.
middle tower has
fallen. Because BG has no reason to back
Radiant's
up at the moment.
middle barracks are under attack.
Are they just going to give this up? There's no fortification. Here's the initiation. Burning, taking a ton of damage. And the static storm kinetic field combination along with the AO. Look at the Mana Void. That's 2 kills basically. Zhao 8 extremely low. He is hit very hard. ROTK goes down to the Reckless and Anti-Mage. And Venomancer did buy back.
I don't know if Naga wants to fight. Naga bought back TP into the mid lane, but I think he just get the hell out of there.
Do you know if Zhao 8 was hit by the AA ult? Because if he wasn't, that would have definitely been enough for the kill.
I'm watching now.
That's right, you're behind.
It looks like he just avoided it somehow.
Man, that would have been huge.
Yeah, he did not.
Gotten that kill.
He got hit by the Veno ulti. He was on 1 HP the entire lane of racks down, but a second lane, then things get
Radiant's
tricky.
bottom tower has fallen.
Okay, here we go. EE jumps in. Abyssal Blaze Zhao, who gets 4-step right off the bat. BKB popped by Eternal Envy. Uses his ult onto Burning. He's at half HP. Is he going to go down? Yes! He falls to the ground. Doesn't have buyback, of course, but look at the Death Ward go. Doing so much damage to Eternal Envy. That's a 1-for-1 trade. Make it 2 kills for Witch Doctor, but the buybacks are here in full. Lan M, Zhao 8, and Ice on the run. The Venomancer ult doing so much. Okay. Cheese pop by Xiao 8. It was passed off by Ice Ice. Glimpse back into the fray of things, and the bashes are out of control. Xiao 8 stuck inside the kinetic field. Gets an impale. Nicely done on EE. Into unstable concoction. Is enough to take him out. That is a dieback on Eternal Envy, and No Tail will be the second death. And on they push in all likelihood.
Some game-winning coconuts coming out from the Witch Doctor.
You guys in coconuts, I swear to God.
That was some, like, of the Bahamas finest A-grade coconuts right there. Oh, my God. Make too much more than the Dagon, I don't think.
And Naga's
Radiant's
up in 10
top tower
seconds
has
with
fallen.
Boots of Travel.
And
She'll
with
be here very
Radiant's
shortly.
top
Buyback, I
barracks
think,
are
too.
under
Naga's
attack.
buyback in 30 seconds. Yeah. This is almost just... Naga has 2 lives when she TPs in. That's a really scary thought.
Xiao 8, cold feet, cold-footed, whatever you want to call it. Don't see that very often in the
Radiant's
late
top
game.
barracks are
Here's the
under
initiation
attack.
yet again. Xiao 8 stuck inside a kinetic field. BKB's popped galore. ROTK gonna bring down the Venomancer before he can get anything off. He's gonna buy back into the game. But
Radiant's top barracks
his usefulness
has
is, I don't know. The Dagger 4, I
Radiant's
suppose, is
top
all you can do. But
barracks are
Burning is
under
here to
attack.
ensure the victory
Radiant's
for
top
BG
barracks
as
has
Mega
fallen.
Creeps go their way. Oh, I'm sorry. There's still
Radiant's
random
middle
tracks
tower
that
is
Bone
under
7 is
attack.
TPing to and trying to defend with all his might. But the brunt of BG is coming into town to take out
Radiant's
this last
bottom
Rax. And
barracks
finally,
has fallen. The
the
Dire
Mega
now
Creeps
have Mega
are here for
Creeps.
BG, and Cloud9
Radiant's
just
middle
can't
tower has
stand against his
fallen.
late game Naga Siren. Even though they took her out, it's like we talked about early games. Xiao 8 just does a lot of damage as well.
Xiao 8 and the supports having some high-impact plays in the late game. That's where, I mean, this Disruptor seems to be, like, at times... a game winner when he gets that one big glimpse off, and it forces you to play very differently. But I mean, Big God, these like late game cask, Witch Doctor Ultimate, the Voodoo Restoration, working actually pretty well against the Venom ulti. Sure, the Ice Blast is there, but the Ice Blast not always hitting everyone. So somehow, Big God haven't won this game quite yet, but it really feels like Cloud9's draft can't deal with Megas. Anti-Mage is the only hero really equipped for it, and if you want to
use the refresher, you have to keep it in your inventory, kind of thing. You have to use
it
a
should
slot.
lock. Yeah.
Yeah. Fata going to take the initiation from Xiao 8. BKB's popped again. Both have not able to get a good impale because of BKB's. And the right click should suffice to take out Fata. He does get his ultimate off. That's probably the most important thing. Figure that's used to finish off E, and GG's are called. Big God, looking real good.
Yeah, I mean,
Radiant's middle tower
Cloud9 seems
has
to be doing
fallen.
okay for a lot of this game. They
Radiant's
never really had a good way of pushing
victory.
things out, but you know, it's one of those things. I feel like they almost like lose some confidence and they're kind of going on tilt after the secret game. Like you lose to a techies, that's gonna be kind of demoralizing. I can't remember who I was talking to, but someone was just like, can you just imagine like how much EE is gonna go on tilt and how much he would just like he's a very kind of emotional person, and losing to a techies is a big thing. That's a hero